Hello everyone, I'm Ultraviolent4. This is part 6 of our Octopode Monk of the Shining One. It's the Crawl Sudden Death Challenges tournament. We're trying for a Lairless win, and game is hard. But we're still alive, so I can't complain too much. We have been running around trying to get to 6 pips of piety so that we can bless this demon shrine of Elec and turn it into a Trishula. And also, 6 pips of piety will give us a tournament point. So that would be really nice too, before I die a horrible octopode death. We're on D15. So our offenses are sorted for a while, except maybe Summon Ice Beast. We might train a little bit for that. But for the foreseeable future, we're going to be training fighting for more HP, dodging and shields. Just get our defenses up. Especially if we can get a Trishula, that plus Spire, plus the ability to summon angels, means that we should be able to kill most things as long as we can survive. So yeah, defense is the name of the game. Defense. Defense. Alright. I think that's all I wanted to talk about. We've got a really scary orc actually. That's also what the plan is. So I'm trying to get 6 pips of piety here in the dungeon and or find RF, because in Orc 2 we've met Azrael and his pack and we don't have any RF at all in our entire game. Nothing. So yeah, if we could have RF, that would make that fight much less dangerous. Also, I don't want to walk in here. This looks extremely scary. This is clearly some sort of vault, so there's some sort of big cross with stone walls, and then we've got nice symmetrical glass and crystal. So let's nope out of there. We can probably fight one ugly thing. Are you not coming? It's quite amazing to me how stealthy we continue to be, even with this big halo. So we trained a tiny bit of stealth at the start, only 5, and we do have a ring of stealth, but I guess just our octopode stealth is still making monsters not see us, even with the giant halo. It's pretty amazing. Let's go this way. I know there's a gargoyle around. Speak of the devil and he doth appear. Let's find him and deal with him. A new book. Book of Battle? No, but a Book of Power, which is a really good book. Although high level conjurations, I'm not sure I see us using those this game. But a lot of really good ones if we want to. We've got Iron Shot and Orb of Destruction in particular, and then Spellforged Servitor, which is also a summon. Oh yeah, right, Ice Beast. Okay, I think that maybe we should just memorize Summon Ice Beast. So it's a 45% failure, but we have 2 potions of brilliance. So I can imagine situations where I want to quaff a brilliance and spam Ice Beast to try to survive, or try to overrun an enemy. Like for instance, Azrael, maybe? So I'm just going to learn that. It can be in our spell list. You know what? What if we just train something like 3 levels of ice magic, just to make it castable, and then we can use it. Oh no, I've alerted all of the ugly things at once. Oh no, this is the nightmare. Okay, oh! I accidentally used Divine Shield. I meant to put down a new Spire. Okay, well that's alright. I mean, we just use some piety when we're really desperately trying to get to 6 pips. But with Divine Shield, having one at a time here and the Spire shooting down the hallway, I think we can fight these ugly things. Oh no, one came around the other side? That's not fair. Can we paralyze him? It's 30% chance. Okay, not gonna happen. Alright, get to the next hallway. Get behind the spire. OS Frog. And then when this one dies, we don't have any more HP. Sorry, magic points for more spires. Well, we've got 3, we're almost there. We have Wand of Clouds. I could shoot that out. I also think, yeah, one at a time with Divine Shield. I think we can just fight these guys. Okay, good. And as soon as we get 4 pips of piety, we'll make a new spire. I like how they're all turning blue because that gives them RLEC. That's not fair. Alright, well we'll go to our other tech. We'll pull out our Spear of Venom. Alright, well that went better than expected. I was expecting to get fully owned by that lot. Hey, here's a glowing altar. We'll kneel at it. We'll offer a prayer to the Shining One. Thank you, Senpai. I like how there's a potion of invis on that Lagonu altar. Oh, okay. Ah, that's sneaky. I think this Lagonu altar is actually coded to give you an item that you can't use. So because we're the Shining One, invis potions are useless. So that's not just a fluke. That's intentional. Why is that? Oh, there we go. There we go. Come at me, bro. Well, he had a potion of something. We don't have any unidentified items. Oh, we didn't pick up the potion. There we go. Cancellation. So I think now the only one we don't know is... We know resistance. The only one we don't know is might. Okay, there you go. We know resistance not because we've ever seen one, but we saw a monster earlier in the game. I think it was just this regular centaur that quaffed one. And I guess we're doing this bit now, although I still feel really uncomfortable in here. I don't want to be here. I'd rather be outside. Is that the same Hydra? We've been fighting this one Hydra forever. Why can't we do Spy? It's 10% chance. Come on, Spire. One more shot. Oh, you shot the wrong one. You shot the frog. Good for nothing spell. Doesn't know who to go for. There we go. Stick to the top. A rune door. Let's not open that. Maybe later on. But what is this? Oh, I don't recognize it, so we're not going to open that. Maybe when we've got piety to spare, as in we're not desperately trying to get 6, and we could summon an angel or 2 and then open it. But I don't feel comfortable just opening it now. We're under leveled to be here in the first place. This looks like it's empty now. It is. Okay, so we fully explored. We didn't make it to 6 pips of piety. There's really nowhere else we can go, so we're going back to Orc 2. And yeah, that's it. We definitely cannot stair dance this anymore, right? Yeah, no, this is way too scary. Way too many priests. Yeah, along with a sorcerer. We can't do that. So we're just gonna have to keep dealing with this stuff one at a time and hope that Azrael doesn't just completely own us. Oh, this is scary. Okay. We've got some of the hellhounds running at us too. Oh god. Okay, that's super scary. Just one hellhound's probably okay, but without any RF, if we get zapped a couple of times in a row. I went back around the corner. Oh, the High Priest is too clever. Because I didn't want to be in vision of that guy. Because he can make summons that are really scary. Especially Sun Demons, who are fast when we don't have any RF, are extremely threatening. But even 6 Furhy, the electric ones, are also scary. Puff of Flame. Okay, that's alright. That just means Wizard. I saw Puff of Flame and my first thought was, oh no, it's Azrael. But he's a big Jinn. He does bolts, not puffs. We've got our End Vault entrance now. Should check. He's got a War Axe of Flaming. More fire damage. The whole dungeon, the whole Orcish Mines has fire, and I've just noticed we've got full piety. How do we get full piety? What? Oh, because we killed the Hellhound. Alright, well let me not question that. Let's brand weapon with Holy Wrath. Let's do the Trishula. Or do the Demon Trident and make a Trishula. Nice. So we now have a +8 Trishula. That is our main weapon now. Is there any enchant weapon anywhere in the dungeon? No. Okay. Well, that is huge. We're going to do a lot more damage with our weapon with that. Let's drop the Spear of Piercing and the regular Trident. We may as well have the Venom Trident. Oh, the Venom Spear. I mean, probably in most situations I'd rather just hit something with a +8 Trishula. But it's nice to at least have the option to poison and kite. Alright, well this is great. Okay, we're gonna do... Oh, we're just gonna back up. I don't want to fight Orc Knights. I think we killed the one earlier who had an Arbalist, so he probably doesn't have a crossbow. But I still don't want him miting stuff. Yeah, we just two-shot that ogre. We do so much more damage with this. Yeah, and we one-shot the Orc Priest. Alright, this is good. Huge boon. Alright, who's afraid of getting two-shot by Azrael? The answer is me. I am afraid. Oh, the Saint Ruka with a Bardish. Oh, okay. Speaking of enemies that we can't fight, and of course, the best tech against Saint Ruka is going invis. So, not so good. How's our gold situation? You know what? We have enough for the Guardian Spirit Amulet. That effectively gives us 21 extra hit points. So let's do it. Let's go do that. We can drop our Amulet of the Acrobat. And, well, we can afford protection from magic as well. But I still think the Orc Sorcerers weren't too scary. Yeah, especially if we're going to be fighting Saint Ruka. I just want the extra HP, effectively. Alright, so we need to be wary of the fact that when we run out of magic points, we won't be able to Cleansing Flame or Divine Warrior, but as long as I do that early on, this should be fine. And of course, when you kill evil things, the Shining One gives you back extra hit points and magic points. So it's like double healing. And then how are we going to fight Saint Ruka? Angels and Spires, probably. Isn't that? I think that's a Dan Brown book, right? Angels and Spires. I remember reading that. I'm so afraid. Go away. I don't want to fight Saint Ruka. I don't want to fight fire guys without RF. 2 points of ice magic. Summon Ice Beast is only at 32%. I'm going to stop here. It's going to take a fair bit of training to get to summon Ice Beast castable, I think. So if I really want it, we'll just quaff Brilliance. And there's so many good things on our shopping list. The Book of Battle is fantastic. because it can give us spectral weapon, which, if you weren't aware, is very strong with polearms. At some point in the game, we're going to want that. Okay. I just suddenly had the fear that Saint Roka might be behind us and is going to turn up from behind. It's totally irrational, but I'm going to check. Okay, he's not, but there's a Hellhound. Azrael's here. Okay. He just used Damnation on our Spire. Well, I'm glad that I went and checked, because while we didn't find Saint Roka, we found Azrael out here. Okay, let's make a Divine Warrior. We failed. Let's go again. Okay, we've got an Angel. I'm not gonna... I know he's out there, but I don't want to put a new Spire out because... Oh, I can put it on the upstairs. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to have it adjacent to me because if he uses Damnation on it, it can hit us around the corner, even though he can't see us. Alright, where are you, Azrael? There you are. Okay, we've got the Angel, we've got the Spire. We can use Cleansing Flame on him as well. Or can we? Probably not. Let's Cleansing Flame him right now. Okay, he's nearly dead. We just go one more. We just kill him. We reach level 15, we go more int. Yeah, we don't worry about our piety because we're fighting Azrael with no RF. Just use the piety. It doesn't matter. We've still got the Angel out, so if we could find Saint Roka right now, that would be nice. There's a Warlord. Well, that works. Go Angel. Oh, it timed out right then. That's fine. Warlord is a 10-speed monster, and as long as he doesn't have an Arbalest that he's about to pull out, we can just walk down this really long hallway all the way back to the stairs and just make him fight spires the whole way. Super busted. I mean, that same strategy would work on Saint Roka, except that he has a ranged ability in Smite. So he's not out there. But I'm glad we got Azrael, so we got one of the main dangers of this floor out of the way. High Priest. Get out of the way. Fortunately, he summoned 2 demons, but fortunately he didn't summon any of this really scary ones. If that had been a Sun Demon instead of the Ice Devil, we would have been in trouble. I'm going to drop Tomahawks. They're right at the bottom, I think. Yeah, we've got Javelins anyway. I can't remember the last time we threw something. I'm just doing a bit of shouting. So we can try to pull these enemies out to us rather than running in, meeting Saint Roka and say Orc Sorcerers and get paralyzed and die. Better if we can pull things out one at a time. Oh, there he is. He's right at the edge of line of sight. I mean, we could try just walking back and spiring him. I mean, it's working. Oh right, because he's hitting it with the Bardiche. That's not fair. Come at me. Don't make me come to you. Come to me. Okay, we're getting... Oh no, we're not. I was going to say we're getting outplayed by St. Roka, but he finally came to chase us again. Oh, that hurt. Oh, because we got... He smote us and we got hit by a halberd. Mighted halberd. Alright. Time to leave. So we don't randomly die to smites from St. Roka. Alright. Oh, that was scary. I didn't realize I was in range to take a mighted halberd shot. So how are we going to deal with him? Well, let's try angels. I'll make 2. They should be able to get him. I'll put a spy down to help. Yeah, they'll kill him. Davis will kill anything, is basically the answer. And it's a shame that our David timed out, but I want to be charging into the end vault while I've got divine help. Because we're much stronger. Wait, what have you got? Battle Axe of Pain. That's fine. Got a lot of RN. Oh god, that's Rupert and Maurice. 25% paralyzed. Well, that's no good. Okay, so we're going to put a spy down. I'm going to make another angel. And I want you to get Rupert. So Maurice always, or he's supposed to always have a 1 now. But I'm less afraid of him than a 25% paralyzed chance. Okay, good. Alright, quickly run into the end vault while we've got our friends. Yeah, look at that. David's just smiting everything. Yeah, okay. You have 2 divine warriors when you're doing Orcish Mines. Everything is going to die. There's a large shield in here. Weapon shop's useless. Well, 2 potions of magic are basically like heal wounds potions. There's a lamp of fire, 640 gold. We're not affording that. Hey, a ring shop. Alright, what do we got in here? We've got protection from magic again, and I think that's cheaper than the other one. We have a +5 slaying ring, but for way more gold than we can afford. The fire up poison, strength +2, dex +4 ring is interesting. There's a ring of protection from cold is better than the ice. There's wizardry in here, so there's basically a whole bunch of different rings that we can buy, and they're probably the ones that I care about. So protection from magic, but again showing us that we're going to be able to get enough protection from magic to not be banished in elf, which is good. Actually, we got to go into elf next, don't we? Oh god, I shouldn't have spent all our money. We need to buy more protection from magic rings. Oh god. Anyway, this looks like the extent of what I want to buy in this shop. Oh, I hope there's enough gold in here for me to get more protection from magic. There probably isn't, is there? Okay, Maurice did have paralysis. Oh god. Okay, we don't have enough for protection from magic. I accidentally character dumped there. We need 325 gold for more protection from magic, which is another 125. And we've done all of Orc 2. So we've got 2 pips of MR, but we need 3 to feel comfortable in elf. Can we go back up here? Not that one. I know there's gold up here. Or there's probably going to be gold up here. There's also another shop up there, but I don't know. I still don't know if we can fight this. Maybe we can, because now we've got Guardian Spirit. It's like we've got 130 HP. I think we can if we Divine Shield. Because yeah, where can we go? We can't go to Lair. We can't go to a rune branch. We've done all of the dungeon now except for Aroka, who still has a 9% banishment chance. So I don't want to risk that until we have 3 pips of MR. So we either go to depths, or we go to elf, or we do this little bit that we didn't do. And I think this is probably the least scary, even though that is really scary. Alright, well, let's Divine Shield. Oh god, this is so bad. Alright, good. I really wanted to get the Orc Sorcerer down because I wanted that source of paralysis to be gone. Okay. No, I should still keep doing Divine Shield. We've been slowed. It's alright, we're going to go back down. And we're going to Cleansing Flame them all. And again. Yeah, again. Okay, good. Oh man, that was still way sketchier than I would feel comfortable with. Alright, let's stop messing around with that. Yeah, we would have died without Guardian Spirit there, I think. Alright, it's because all the priests can smite and we can't do anything about it. And there's still, all the priests are just sitting there. Oh, this is so hard. Okay, well, it's all priests now, so we don't need any more Divine Shields. We just need to dance the priests one at a time. Alright, let's go down. It's getting out of hand. Okay. Apparently we can't cast Spire. Too easy. Never in doubt. This shop has, what do we have? Agility Potion, Curing. None of these are very exciting. 2 Potions of Cancellation. We might want that later on in the game, but there's no hurry for that. And was there enough gold up here? No. We still need 100 gold. A bit less. 60 gold? Yeah, 62 gold to get to Protection from Magic Ring. Right, well I guess we start doing Elf, because what else is there? Elf is surely going to be less dangerous than Depths is. Oh god, even just saying that makes me shut up. And if we see any early banishes, we're just going to have to try to put Spire down between us and them. And I don't feel extremely comfortable being in Elf without any RF or RC, but there's really nothing for it. We're just going to have to. At least we've got RN. Okay, we should be stair dancing this stuff up. I'm not trying to fight it all at once. We need all the dodging we can get, because we can't block all those bolts with our shield. Yeah, and look how much they hurt without any resistances. Alright, well at least there's usually a lot of gold in Elf, so... Oh, well it's not going to help because we're going to have to spend our initial gold on protection from magic so we don't get banished. But a long time in the future, potentially a protection from cold ring and a fire ring. And with tactical swaps, if we have both of those, we can get both of those resistances. 291 gold. 300 gold. Oh right, staves. We should be picking up unknown magical staves. That might be a way to get resistances. That's the stuff of poison. Okay, that one's not exciting. We've already got our poison ring. I don't like the way that Auto Explorer is taking us super far away from the upstair. Book of Battle. Oh yes! Alright, perfect. Okay, well this ups our power a lot. Spectral Weapon, really good, and of course I really like Song of Slaying too. Okay, Spectral Weapon, let's go. That's going immediately in our spell list. As is Song of Slaying. Spectral Weapon, where are you? Can't even see you in the list. The devs are trying to hide it from me. It's there. Okay, we can't use regen, that's also very good in the Book of Battle. Don't care about infusion at all. Not only is it like losing HP, because every time you attack you lose a magic point, but it has its own separate AC roll. So as soon as you're past the early game, it's basically useless. And I don't really care about Shroud of Galubria too much. I mean, it's optimal to be using it, but it's annoying. Let's learn Spectral Weapon. I'm going to make a macro for that. And I'm going to make... Let's also learn Song of Slaying. I'm going to make a macro for that too. Okay. You don't really care about the noise and being obvious when you've got a big giant halo like this. And I think we're going to train for Spectral Weapon instantly. So it's Hexes and Charms. Yeah, we're just going to train for it. Probably we need about 6 of each of those. Maybe a bit less, but 6 sounds good. And in that case, we probably should be just training fighting normally and focusing our shields, because we've still got a shield penalty until we get to 15, so that will also be harming our spellcasting chance. Nothing to ID. Okay, well I really like that. Spectral Weapon's great. It's also a good way to block line of sight, so it is magic immune, so say you didn't have Spire. Oh, I can't demonstrate because it's a 54% failure chance and it's red, so it'd be a big miscast. But say we met a Banisher down here, you could make a Spectral Weapon and then swap with it, and it would be blocking Banishers. It's a very good spell. And that's in addition to just making your damage output very high. Nice. Let's grab this gold. Let's go get more MR. And when we've got more MR, we can probably then go fight Orolka. Oh wait, you're guarding the exit. That's okay. Why are these elves guarding the exit? I just want to go get MR. If there's now a sorcerer in here, I'll scream. Stop blocking the exit, you jerks. Okay, apparently we're stealthy. Go away! I just want to go shopping. All these elves have come to guard the exit. Alright, go, get out of here. We're already here, that's fine. Let me shop. Protection from Magic Ring. Where are you? There. Okay. And if we ever get an acquirement scroll, I think we're getting gold, because it would be really nice to have a +5 slaying ring. We'd have a lot more damage. Alright, protection from magic ring goes on. So what do we drop? Just a ring of flight, I think. We have potions of flight, so that's fine. Okay, and now I think we can safely fight Oroka. 0% banishment chance. That's what I like to see. Let's go to D9. There's a warning. Yes, it's okay. How do we get rid of annotations? Like that. There you go. Alright, and now that we're back on D9, after doing Orc, things are going to seem a fair bit easier here. So here we've got a Kobold pack. I feel kind of sorry for them. We're turning up with as an overpowered Octopode, OP. And look at these random Orcs. You're just going to get destroyed now. Whereas if you were really here on D9, you might have been scary. Like a yak pack. I should still not fight them all in the open though. I mean, we are still an Octopode. Okay, yaks actually destroy us. I got cocky. I talked smack and then the yaks yacked us. I want a polymorph. We can keep that. What else does this Oroka have? So she's got lightning bolt, so she still is threatening. I can't treat her trivially. I just need to get off the wall where I'm not going to get double zapped like she just did right there. Okay, and she goes down. Alright. She was terrifying earlier, not anymore. This is so many spectators. I mean, there are potentially hundreds of you watching me on YouTube, but I have 7 spectators like this and I start feeling nervous. It doesn't make any sense. Alright, so we're going back to Elf now. We've done with Oroka. We've got enough MR to be not entirely safe against banishers, but pretty safe. If we have a look at, say, a Demonologist. That's a really bad search. So I don't know how to spell. Deep Elf D. Isn't that what they're called? We'll do it. Can I not? Oh, because I'm doing search. Okay, never mind. I'm trying to find rather than looking up monsters. Okay, that's better. Yeah, they are called Deep Elf Demonologists. Like, I'm losing my mind here. Well, I was, but also not. 3% banishment chance. So we'll still have to be really careful to try to use Spire and not let them have opportunities to. But if we got 3% banished, we'd be super unlucky. Alright, back to Elf. And then of course, our first challenge point is to make it to the end of Elf. So we don't technically have to do the end vault on Elf 3. We just need to get there. But we might anyway, because the alternative is going to do depths. Flail of Holy Wrath, that's alright. We can constrict these weapons, so they rely on being very evasive, but they can't dodge the hug, the Octopode hug. Interesting, well, okay, we can't even nearly afford it, but a Spriggan's Knife would be potentially another way to make sure we have absolutely no chance of getting banished, because we'd be able to wield it. Oh, that's not where I should have put Spire. We'd be able to wield it and then kill stuff with our Spire and Angels and that sort of a thing. How is our Spectral Weapon? Quick check. It's already down to 22% and it's no longer red, so we can be using it. And our damage output with Spectral Weapon is going to be insane. Alright, so we switch with our Spectral Weapon. So we don't have the 3% banish chance, and then we use that and our Spire to kill him. So there you go. Spectral Weapon helps block hexes. Good spell. Great spell, in fact. My favorite spell in the game. I always have to explain this because then everyone says, but Ultra isn't Summon Lightning Spire your favorite spell? The answer is no. I think Summon Lightning Spire is the best spell, but it's not my favorite. Recall and Summon Demon, not exciting. Here's a Sorcerer, so that's another Banisher. So we'll put the Spire down. We'll not give him 3% chances to banish us. 4%, turns out. Apparently they're a little bit more magical than a Demonologist is. Oh boy. He's actually just killing us. Oh, he's hasted too. Okay. Okay, well at this point we can no longer stop him banishing us. If he 4% chance banishes us, we just die and there's nothing we can do about it. Unless we read a silent scroll, which we don't have one of. Okay, well he just went totally ham. Okay, we have our corrosion, so that helps. But he has damnation, which unless I get next to him with, he can hit us and our spire with. So I want to get next to him. Okay, and I think we just kill him, or yeah, okay, because we have our corrosion. If we didn't have our corrosion, I think the play would be to quaff or heal wounds, so that we don't just randomly die to a corrosive bolt. But with our corrosion, I think we just try to kill him. Oh god. Oh boy. Being an elf this early, turns out, is not a good place to be. Alright, so we were risking the 4% banish chance there. I mean, I was about to say we're lucky we didn't get banished. That's not quite true. We weren't unlucky. There you go. He's got a wand of acid. Great. It's okay, we've got our corrosion. Okay, yeah, we picked up his acid wand. For a second there I thought we found a new protection from magic wand, but it was just the items switching their slots. Native vulnerability. And we've got another Demonologist. This is pretty crazy. So not a big deal. But man, this would be scary. So say you hadn't found the amount of MR that we had, and it was the case that you are still susceptible to banishment on your Octopode while going for these challenges. You're hoping that on these early elf floors you don't see any of the banisher dudes, and we've seen 3 already. I'm going to step back. And actually, I'm going to reach over the knight to try to hit that guy. Alright, good. Banisher down. This is the main worry. Can you guys not? Thank you. You see, as soon as we start getting elemental damage, and as soon as we start fighting multiple elves at once, our character is just paper thin. Alright, well that's elf 1 done, so that's nice. On to elf 2. We enter a teleport trap. Fantastic. Oh boy, okay. Alright, well we're not going to this stair ever again. Oh, okay, this is really bad. Okay, so we've got a battle axe of electrocution that's next to us. Oh, this is so crappy. Everything's adjacent to the stairs. Alright, so the battle axe of electrocution is going to destroy us because we don't have any RLEC, and it's on top of us and it's going to just hit us really hard. But our other issues are that the air elemental is going to do its tornado thing and spin us all around while hurting us with irresistible damage, while the deep archer is potentially shooting us. So what do we do here? How do we kill the battle axe of Elec? See, this would be dangerous if we just fought him on its own, but with the other stuff all adjacent to us, this is so crappy. Well, we've got 2 heal wounds and a magic, so we've got a bunch of We got a bunch of healing. There's no point trying to go back upstairs because even if we do manage to do that without getting just blown around, everything's going to follow us anyway. And unfortunately, all this stuff is not going to care too much about Cleansing Flame either. So I think we're going to have to fight. Maybe we should quaff Agi. I wish we had digging. If we had digging, I'd dig. I'd run to this corner and try to dig so we could at least fight this stuff one at a time. I think we just fight. Okay. Well, we did good damage there. You know what? I'm gonna try a Cleansing Flame here. I don't know, is it? I don't know if Cleansing Flame will do anything to the Battle Axe of Alek, but it might just kill it. Making an angel here, I don't really see is gonna help too much. I'm gonna try Cleansing Flame. Oh, okay, it killed the Battle Axe of Alek. Okay, I feel much better about this now. I feel much better. Okay, so we really need to kill the air elemental though. Let's get back upstairs so we're at least just fighting the air elemental and not getting killed by Mr. Deep Elf Archer down there. He hits for 15, so we can just fight him. Maybe we can't. He hits for 15. He's extremely fast. Okay, so he can hit us multiple times, so I better heal wins. Alright, he goes down. Man, that was really rough. Okay, so I'm just gonna kill this guy, take out my rage on him. We're gonna check this weird jeweled staff, which is a staff of summoning. No good. And then I'm gonna leave this episode here because I don't want to start tilting, especially after how crappy that situation was. And we lost the heal wounds for that. That sucks. Just to have all those dangerous monsters at once, all adjacent to us on the stairs. Oh well, that's going to be it for now. So if you join me in the next one, we'll be continuing with Elf. And hey, it just occurred to me, I can just duck down to Elf 3, get my bonus challenge point. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll get a bonus challenge point, and then we'll continue with Elf 2. See you then.